Oh my God, look at that. That is the perfect bite, I'm just saying.
This is heaven.
It's a little big, but I'm used to talking with my mouth full. So here we go.
Hey guys, Jessica Smith here for YHN at Bagatelle LA, here to talk with Gail Simmons, who you might know from Top Chef and Top Chef Just Desserts, who also is an author of Talking with My Mouth Full. Hey guys, Jessica here for YHN at Bagatelle LA with Gail Simmons. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Good. Now, you had your launch party for your book here in LA at Red Medicine. How was that?
It was fantastic. I love Red Medicine. I think Chef Jordan Kahn is an amazing young chef here in LA. His food is so different and so creative. Jordan was on our show. He was on Just Desserts with me when we shot season 2 here in LA. And when we were sitting in the green room one day, the two of us found a mutual adoration for Vietnam and Vietnamese food. And we started talking about fish sauce, which is kind of a funny ingredient that a lot of people here in America are just starting to know. And he was telling me, fish sauce is you really use it very, very sparingly, but if you put a few drops in your food, and this is an ingredient that is in every dish in Vietnam. And then we discovered that we both have a love of this one fish sauce here in the States called Red Boat fish sauce. And when I was thinking about doing my party and Red Boat wanted to be involved, we thought, well, let's do it at Red Medicine. So we had this amazing red theme, and all the food that Jordan cooked was unbelievable. And it was, really because of Red Boat. They just are the only product of their kind. They are a top artisanal chef quality fish sauce that has never before been seen in the States. So it was just very cool that it all came together. Some girls, in Hollywood get their party sponsored by a champagne. I get a fish sauce. And I'm proud of it. It's delicious.
Let's talk about your book, Talking with Your Mouth Full. How did you get the inspiration behind this?
I kept trying to think how I wanted to write a book, and I was trying to figure out what I wanted to do. And I guess naturally most people in the food space are going to write a cookbook, but the more I started thinking about it, I realized that there's so many great cookbooks out there, but when people come to me, they don't ask me for recipes. They ask me about 20 or 30 questions that literally everyone asks me, from strangers in the grocery store to my mom to journalists that I speak to. And I started writing down all these questions, and when I put them together, I realized that the best way to answer them was to really tell my story, the story of how I got to work in the food world, how I learned to taste and judge and talk about food, how I learned to cook, and also, how I got to do what I do, because in the last 10 years, the food landscape in America has changed so much, and it's also become such a huge part of popular culture and entertainment. So I wanted to talk about that too.
Pastry chef Heather Fisher here at Bagatelle.
Oh my goodness.
Is it the one supplying everything? I know. So
magic words.
Exactly. This is what I call the best interview, when desserts come out. Yes, and it's morning.
I would agree. Wow, everything looks beautiful. I have to say, that is really doing it for me, this banana cheesecake. It looks like it has chocolate in it. Wow, caramelized bananas. Those are like my favorite things in the world.
See, to me, that just looks like heaven. Because I'm not obviously a judge. I'm like, she knows her stuff, because that looks like a piece of heaven to me.
Heaven, same thing. Dessert, heaven, it's interchangeable. All right. Wow. I want to make sure to get, oh my God, look at that. That is the perfect bite, I'm just saying.
This is heaven.
It's a little big, but I'm used to talking with my mouth full. So here we go. Okay. It's delicious.
On Top Chef, a lot of the fans, a lot of the viewers, they love the restaurant wars.
Yes.
Which I think is amazing, because it literally, that's like a day in the life of a chef. That's
right.
How they really do it. Why do you think that gravitates towards the viewers?
I think that a lot of why Top Chef has been successful is because you get to see an industry that until now has really been behind kitchen doors. I think that we all are really constructive. Tom, Padma, and I take our jobs seriously. We don't take ourselves seriously, but we take the job of judging these chefs seriously, because we are playing with their lives. I mean, this is reality. It's a game for us and for the viewers, but it is their livelihoods. And we've been doing it now 6 years, 9 seasons, 2 spin-offs, and 1 really shiny Emmy.
Exactly, right? You're also the host of one of the spin-offs, Top Chef Just Desserts. Were you so excited to be a part of that?
I still can't believe that someone let me do that for my job. You know, Bravo called me and said, how would you like to eat desserts all day? Talk about it. I mean, it was a pretty good offer. I couldn't resist. It came out of a lot of discussing over the course of a couple seasons on Top Chef how desserts always fail. Not always, but more times than not, desserts are not the strong point of most chefs. And pastry chefs are so talented. And to be honest, sugar, chocolate, and butter are better to look at sometimes than a steak.
I mean, let's look at this. This is Heather Fisher, the pastry chef for Bagatelle.
Pleasure, thank you. And oh my God, there are fireworks at our table.
Yeah, this is the signature dish.
This is a first for me.
So this is the Bagatelle's Mega Sundae, their signature dessert dish.
It's incredible. This is just for me. What are you having?
Well, I like sharing, but I actually interviewed Chef Rocco DeSpirito and Eric Greenspan.
Right.
I made them a pecan pie.
Yes.
And they judged it.
It's literally...
I'm so nervous.
I think this might be the best pecan pie I've ever had in my life.
This is more like a pecan cracker.
I had made some apple butter a little bit before, so all my friends, I would like for you to taste it.
It has that really great cinnamon flavor, not just from the powdered cinnamon, but the flavor of almost like a red hot. You know what I mean? Like a hot tamale cinnamon, which is a good thing. That's a good thing in my book. I think it's actually really, really good.
Yes! Hey guys, Jessica Smith here, and if you guys subscribe to YHN, I'll eat this whole Mega Sundae.